guys, what's up? It's Megan, back with another Monday with Megan. I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine that I've been really loving the last couple weeks. But I wanted to let you guys know that Shay and I are sorry for being gone for like a month. If you guys noticed, we haven't been together since May, and we've both been incredibly busy in the month of June. It's just been really hard for us to find the time to sit down and film and then edit videos. It's really stressful. With that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I don't want this to drag on for a million years because this is my actual first tutorial. To start with my everyday makeup look recently, I use my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which I swear by, this is the best eyeshadow primer ever, for me at least. I love this primer, and I just apply this to my lids. And then I blend out with my finger. Like I said in my last video, some people use a brush, some people use their finger. I've always put on eyeshadow primer and blended it out with my finger. I feel like I get more on my lid that way. So my new favorite makeup item so far is my Tarte Aspen Ovard palette. I absolutely adore it. This is what the inside looks like. It's gorgeous, just neutral shades. This is neutral heaven, and this mirror is amazing. I'm gonna start with High School Sweetheart, which is this top center shade right here. Just put this all up in the crease area. I have smaller eyes, so I literally blend this completely above my crease. It's in my crease and then above it. To try and make my eyes look bigger, gotta create a little bit more dimension in them, because my eyes are kind of small, actually really small. So then I'm gonna go in with Tea Time, which is this bottom shade right here in the center. These shadows are so pigmented. I sounded like Manny when I said that. But they're so pigmented. I love Tarte's formula. And this is going in the outer V and the outer part of the crease. I'm just blending this in. So then with a smaller pencil brush, I'm gonna go in with Road Trip, which was the shade over here, darker matte chocolate brown. Again, tapping off excess, and this just goes in the outer V of the eye. I'm putting very little in my crease, mostly outer V. And I'm just gonna blend out my lid a little bit with that darker brown, just kind of drag that across. Again, doing the same on my left eye, just dragging across a little bit. So then I'm gonna do my brow bone next, which is, I know, weird order, but I do Married Life, which is this one right here. This is from Flower Beauty. I love this brush. I don't know what it is. I got this in a Flower Beauty gift set that I got myself a few years ago, and I love this brush. But yeah, so I'm using this color to blend out the top of my crease color, so that way my eyes still look a little bit bigger on my face, but not too big or anything like that. I mean, I can't make my eyes look that big. Now that I have this, I'm going to take Endless Summer on my little smudger brush. So I just use this dry, because it's really pigmented and it's really kind of glittery. But this goes on my inner corner and connects with that brown shade that we dragged across my lid. This goes in about the inner third of my lid. I'm going to take that same brush that I used to blend out my lid and just kind of blend those two colors together. So that way my eye look is seamless on my lid. And that turned out pretty good. And that was really fast. I mean, that lid look only takes me 5 minutes, tops. I'm trying to go as fast as I would on a normal day. But now I'm gonna prime my face, and lately I've been using the Spotlight Illuminating Primer from Physicians Formula, which I really love this stuff. And today I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of Throwing It Back here. I don't know if anybody watched Nikki Tutorials when she discovered this, but this is the Nivea Post Shave Balm, and she actually is the one that turned me on to this. But this used to be an amazing primer. But I'm gonna mix some of that illuminating primer with this today because I've been having some weird combination skin stuff going on. So normally my skin is bone dry. And lately, it has not been. Which, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be complaining. So that still gives me a nice, like, dewy look that I like. But that after shave or post shave balm is really tacky, so it helps with the parts of my face that have been combination lately. So now my everyday foundation routine, I'm always so extra. I have to mix everything. I'm so bad about that. But I've been mixing 2 foundations lately. So I've been mixing the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation, which the shade is, I love this foundation. It's just too dark for me. This is the lightest shade that I could find at the time, and it is Ivory, and it's still too dark for me. CoverGirl, get lighter foundation shades. It oxidizes too, which doesn't help anything. So I take 2 pumps of this on the back of my hand, and then I mix the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in Porcelain. Just put it on the back of my hand. I don't know if you can see this without me like dripping it everywhere, and I just mix this all together. And then my sponge that I use is that Real Techniques massive sponge, the new, I don't know what this is. I don't know what they call this. But I love this sponge. So now we're just gonna blend this into our face. Blending it down onto my neck. Oh, there's nothing better than beating your face. I seriously love the feeling. I've been trying to get back into brushes lately, and I started using my old Morphe Kabuki brush, which used to be like my ride or die foundation brush. I actually have it sitting right here because I thought about using it today, but I'd be lying if I said that that was part of my everyday routine, although I am using a new brush today. But see, this foundation just gives me a really nice like glow. I kind of maybe look a little shiny in the thing, but I really like this foundation. I think that it's nice. I mixed that pretty well. That's probably the best mix I've ever done, actually. So next I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution, I don't know if you can actually see that, Makeup Revolution Contour Define Concealer. This stuff's supposed to be a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. I've only used Tarte Shape Tape like once. One of mine and Shannon's friends has it, and she let us use it once. But I think I like this more. I really like how it's not like too matte under my eyes. It doesn't crease. I mean, Tarte Shape Tape didn't crease either, but this doesn't crease under my eyes, and it blends out really well with all of my foundation, but it's not like too heavy looking. And I feel like sometimes matte concealers like the Tarte Shape Tape can get really, really heavy looking under my eyes because typically my under eyes are very dry. Next, I use the Coty Airspun powder, but I hate the packaging of Coty Airspun powder. If you guys have ever used Coty Airspun, if you know what I'm talking about, you know the struggle. It is the worst packaging ever. So I put it in an old powder box because I can't do it. It's like a nose, like the top doesn't screw on, and it's just awful. But I'm putting this on I'm putting the powder on my sponge, and I'm just putting it underneath my eyes, just under my eyes. I don't want to set my whole face like this because that'd make me way too matte. I'm trying out a new brush today. So Bill bought me this It Cosmetics Kabuki brush, and it says that it's really good for setting your face. So that's what we're gonna try today, and it is too big for my powder. Okay, so powder is on my brush. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is really nice. That gives it such a nice finish. This brush is really nice. It's super soft, but the bristles are dense enough that it's like buffing the powder into my skin really nice without taking up any of my foundation, which is always my worry when I'm trying new brushes, is that it's gonna take, like, my liquid foundation's not on this brush, it's just the powder, and like it's not that dirty after one use, which is really nice. So good job, Bill, if you're gonna watch this video. I don't know if you will, but good job. So next, what's next? Bronzer's next. Oh my gosh, I had to think about that for a second. So my new favorite bronzer is the Essence Luminous Matte. I don't understand the name. It's a satin bronzer. I don't know why, Essence, why didn't you just put satin bronzer on this? Because people who don't know makeup and like don't do makeup regularly don't know what luminous matte means. They don't. Normally you want luminous or you want matte. Just say satin next time. But going in with a fluffy brush, we're going to put this all over our face. I just think this makes my face look like really nice and warm without too much. I struggle a lot with bronzers being like the right shade for me, and I think that this is a really good shade for me. So good job, Essence. Actually, thank you, Kathleen Lights, because she's the one who tried this out in a video testing new Essence products, because Essence is a really cheap brand, but they're actually really good. Like, they have a lot of good stuff. But she tested this out and she liked it, so then of course, because Kathleen liked it, I had to buy it. So I mean, come on. But next, going back into the Tarte palette, because not only does it have the eyeshadows, it also has a blush and a highlighter in here. I'm gonna take a blush brush. We're just gonna pat this on the apples of my cheeks and a little bit up, because I really like a blush look. Gonna tap off the excess and then go back in. Oh, it looks so different on my, like, I have mirrors on mirrors on mirrors again, like reflecting, and it looks so different on camera. It looks so like red. Like, my cheeks look really, really, really overdone. So I'm just gonna take some more powder. I always have like another little extra brush. This is my favorite brush to blend out my face with. And I'm just gonna put a little bit more of my Coty Airspun powder over my blush just to kind of like mute it a little bit. I use the highlighter that's in the Tarte Aspen Ovard palette when I'm doing like a glam look, when I'm going out at night. It's really, really like a beaming highlight. It's not great for like an everyday look. So I use my Honest Beauty highlighter in Midnight Reflection luminizing powder on my Real Techniques controlled setting brush. So it goes here on the tops of your cheeks above that blush that I put on, and then I put some down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and then my chin. And I don't tap off a lot when I'm using highlighter because I like a highlight. I don't like too beaming for like an everyday look, but I do like highlight, so I always make sure that I like get some highlight on my face. But then I'm gonna set my face now, but this is the Pixie setting spray makeup mist or something like that. It's the pink one. I hate the spritzer that I got on mine though. I think my spritzer was like defective, so I put it in a NYX bottle. But this does give it a nice like mist. It's like really misting it. Normally I use MAC Fix Plus, but since I'm just sitting at home tonight, I'll just use Pixie. It's totally fine. Have like a fan or something that you can use to set your face. And then I'm going to go into my brow products, which my Ride or Die brow products are these two right here. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil and the NYX tinted brow gel. And these are my Ride or Dies. I love these things. They're so good. I'm going to fill in my brows. Now I like a slightly bolder brow, so I like darker filling in of my brows. How you like your brows is your preference. This is just how I like mine. And then just blend out the edges. The spoolie, this is also the best spoolie ever because it's like pointed at the end and it's like rounded, so I can get a like nice controlled blend with this spoolie. I love this eyebrow pencil. For $2, like, you cannot go wrong. That you don't want them to be twins, you want them to be sisters. At least that's what they say. Now I'm gonna go in with the tinted brow gel. I have to use brow gel. I use brow gel every day. When I'm not wearing any brow pencil, I use the Essence Make Me Brow. That's got like fibers in it because that like fills in your brows for you a little. So I'll use that one when I'm not wearing any brow gel because it helps fill in the places that are kind of sparse and I need fill in, which is nice. I'm sorry if this is all over the place, kind of, and if I'm going fast and not explaining things well enough. This is the first time I've ever done a tutorial. I've never really, I mean, I try and talk through doing my makeup sometimes because I always was practicing for doing tutorials, but this is my first one, so please be nice to me. And Shannon, I know you're editing this. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Hello, editor here. Don't apologize. It's totally okay. You're doing a great job.
I have 2 mascaras that I use because, again, I'm extra. I have to use extra. But I use the number 7 Exceptional Definition. I had to remember what the name was. This is amazing mascara. If you have problems with your lashes being short or losing lashes when you're taking off your eye makeup, I started using this as my base mascara and I have not had a problem since. I actually had a customer at Target tell me about this when I was working in beauty for some reason. Normally I don't get sold on products. Other people, like, I sell products to other people. But somebody came in looking for this mascara and it's nutrient enriched mascara. So it's got vitamins in it that have helped my lashes grow since I started using it. And I've not lost any lashes while taking off my makeup since I started using this. It's incredible. And I feel like I can see like a really big difference in my lashes. So very thankful for that. Oh, and then I use this, my favorite mascara ever is this Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. That's a nice one right here. So I go in with 1 coat of this first. And like, this is an excellent mascara, so like for an everyday makeup look, this would be fine. Oh, so good. Perfect. And see, that just gives my lashes a little something extra. And then my last step is a lip oil, well, a chapstick and then a lip oil. My favorite chapstick is only sold in Missouri, so sorry. It is from Long Row Lavender. They're a company, or they're like a small lavender farm in Warrington, Missouri, and they make the best chapstick I've ever used in my life. And then I'll do a lip oil on top because lip oils have been my thing so far this summer. I love them. It gives me a glossy look. I can actually wear a gloss type lip product without having the gloss effects, and I love it. So I have, today I'm just going to use the Ulta Tinted Juice Infused Lip Oil in Tea Rose. I have a clear lip oil that I normally wear for an everyday look, but that's in my purse. And my purse is upstairs. We're going to use this one. Alright, guys. And this is it. This is the completed everyday makeup look. That completes this video. So if you guys liked this, please subscribe to our channel, turn on that notification bell. Please like this video, leave a comment down below of anything that you guys want to see. I'm trying to think of other beauty video ideas to do on Mondays. I think that I kind of want to make Mondays with Megan mostly beauty related. I think I've said that before, but I love beauty. It's one of my passions. I love makeup. My collection is huge. I get BoxyCharm every month. I thought about doing some BoxyCharm series. So if you guys are interested in any of that kind of stuff, just please leave that comment down below. And yeah, that's it, I guess. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! I should not have eaten before I did this video. La 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 la.